All right. That me? Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Okay. So, welcome to another crazy, stupid, senseless episode of me. Sorry that you can't see me. I'll try my best. I'm driving, so do the best I can. Let's see what we can do on the lighting. No. That seems like the best one. Alright, so I'm gonna put my belt on because we don't want to drive without the belt, right? So a few months ago, and we had Corona and stuff. People call to oh, we gotta take the machines out, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, and just a little crazy, because everybody wants the machines out. I can't get to everybody in one shot, but the ones I can, I'll get to. So, anyways, I finally got to this one location today, and it was a nail salon, and I'm going, and I go inside and I check, and I say, are you sure you want the machine out? You could change it to a different product or something, make it into a toy, considering the food is not going to be going so well right now.
Hands-free trigger is off.
And they're like, no, somebody told us the food is expired, so we cannot sell it no more. We cannot put it, so we put the machine in the back. I said, wait a minute. Who told you the food was expired? How did you come to that conclusion? Who told you what? I don't understand this. I'm like, how does somebody all of a sudden become a master of food? Like, and don't forget, I used to have like Skittles in that machine and everything, but then I cleaned it out because Skittles melt. Skittles are great, but they melt in the summer. They're great for the winter. In the summer and even all season, I prefer the gumballs all the way, so I had gumballs in there that I just put in there like earlier this year, like January, February, maybe maybe even December. Now gum has a 2-year shelf life. 2 years, mind you, 2 years. And considering that it's cold, it's even better because it keeps them nice and cool. They're not in the heat or anything like that. So that means they're staying fresher longer. So this is a nail salon. They're telling me that my food is expired. My food is expired, that they can no longer sell it. It's expired. I'm like, so when did you guys become masters of food? I thought you guys are like pros at nails and stuff, but when did you guys become masters of food and shit? Like I know the Chinese, and no, not trying to sound racial or anything like this, but I know the Chinese like really good at food. Like I know, but this is gum. Yeah, it's probably made in China for all I know. I'm pretty sure it is. I wouldn't be surprised the box is made in China, but the actual product is made here in the United States. I wouldn't think that they would be shipping it over from wherever it is to the United States and then repackaging it. Then again, that's a possibility. You never know. So I said, you know what? I said, thank you very much. I appreciate the business that you've given us. We're going to pull the machine out and leave it at that. I have one location that I was just talking to somebody on Sunday and on Friday, and I think I promised her that I would install it, and I haven't installed it yet. But I will. I'm just doing a few things. But I will be back there, maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. No, Friday's out of the question, but maybe tomorrow I'll definitely put a machine in that place. But the gum has a 2-year shelf life. All the gum. You're looking at let's say, M&M peanut, about 6 months to a year. M&M chocolate, M&M peanut butter, about 6 months to a year. Skittles, as long as they don't melt, they're good for about a year or two. Gumballs, always 2 years, no matter what. The Crybaby gumballs, if they don't heat up, they'll be okay. And that's like the Crybaby sours. All the candy, all the vending candy, all that hard candy like sweet tarts and stuff. That's as like, I mean, I'll tell you, when I first started the business, I bought like 10 boxes of these jawbreakers. Okay, they were super cheap. There was, I think, there was like 1,000 jawbreakers in each box, maybe more. And the guy gave them to me for like dirt cheap, for like maybe $15 a box. Now do the math. 1,000 quarters. Okay? 1,000 quarters. What does it come out to? 1,000 quarters. So you got 100, 200. That's $250 profit for like $15. That's $235 profit out of each box. I bought 10 of them, so I spent $150. But my turnaround was almost $2,500. So how can I say no to that? The only problem was I had to try to figure out how to freaking sell the damn things, and there was no market for jawbreakers at that time. So I had to figure out how to sell these jawbreakers, how to do that. I went out and I bought similar hard candy that was just as good, and I mixed them up. It took me about almost like a few months to get rid of all those boxes, but I got rid of all of them. I made my 2,200, almost 2,500. I made that. I got my money back, and I had a good product. And if somebody got the wrong one, they were like, "Oh, it's okay. It's just another one. You know, it's not a big deal. You know." So what I'm just trying to say is that, you know, some of these people, they look at the gum and they're like, "Oh no, but they lost its color." Like, look, the color is just the color. It's a food coloring. It's gonna get lost, but the gum is still there. Gum is made out of rubber. Rubber can't go bad. You know, literally, we use rubber. Our tires, our shoes, our everything that we possibly uses rubber. We're chewing rubber bands, anything with rubber. That's what the gum is made out of. Unless that gum is exposed, unless that shell breaks, that main shell, breaks, then you're screwed. You know what I mean? That's when the gum begins to melt. That's when it begins to drip. That's when it begins to get dirty. That's when it begins to get stuck. That's when it begins to do a lot of things that it's really not supposed to do. But that's when it happens. So I try to put like a covering around the globe so the gum won't get messed up as much. But it still happens because you can't beat the sun. You cannot. The sun is the sun. It will always beam down on the candy. It will always make it hot or cold. In the winter, I like it better because the gum stays cold. I tell people, look, put the gum in your mouth for like maybe 10, 15 seconds. Don't chew it. Don't bite it because you'll break a tooth. And just wait a few minutes. Wait like 10, 20 seconds and you'll be fine. You know, just because it's cold doesn't mean it's bad. It's just frozen. You know, it's just a lock in a car. It gets frozen. It needs a little Loctite or a little defrosting. You know, everything needs a little bit of defrosting. So just because the gum is hard, that doesn't mean it's bad or it's old. It just means it's frozen. Put it in your mouth for 10, 15 seconds and you're good to go. It's just the same as it was today as it was a year ago when I took it out of the box. Let's say even 2 years ago. It's the same thing. Same thing. I took it out a year ago. It was nice and soft. Today in the summer, it's going to be 2 years later. It's going to be nice and soft as well. Same thing. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I know it's like pointless stuff, but, you know. Hey, thank you for watching. Happy belated Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. Take care.